Hi, and welcome to this module on drip pricing. What is drip pricing? Well, drip pricing is a strategy that is found not only in the internet, it can be found elsewhere also, but we see a big influence in the internet. It is a technique used to reveal a price, and as you go through the purchasing process, more and more fees are being added to the price so that you do not know exactly what the end price will be before you start the purchasing process. This is a strategy that is used especially in markets where price is of the essence. So you basically try to offer something by stripping it down to its bare minimum and then add on to that price so that your end product is going to be more expensive, and you cannot have a good base for comparing various options within a certain market, within a certain industry. One example of that are airline companies. Now they will sell you economy price, and then they will try to up their prices by selling you seats, whether aisle or window, preferencing boarding. Now the checked baggage for a certain destination is becoming an item that they charge, insurance, so forth and so on. So it is a practice that is becoming increasingly under scrutiny from government and other agencies that are trying to regulate that. So it is something that you should try to steer away from. It is not necessarily something that is valued. It is not something that is well seen in the marketplace. Having said that, there are things that come under the add-on category that you cannot do without, especially if you're a web-based company or even a brick-and-mortar company and you need to ship your product to an international customer base. So customs, tax, transportations are a thing that you cannot factor into your price at the beginning, because it will vary greatly whether or not you're shipping within the country for 100 kilometers or outside of various countries, crossing an ocean and having all sorts of borders and tax to come on top of that. So you cannot anticipate that. So you have to allow yourself some flexibility, because even if you wanted to try to come up with a all-inclusive pricing strategy, you couldn't include all of those options within your price. It's almost impossible. All right. So for things like administration fees, printing fees, parking fees, those are only some of the examples of add-on fees. Try to stay away from that. Having said that, there are some fees that we cannot control that we have to include later on into the purchasing process, depending on where the client is, if you do international sales. So hopefully that module helped you to understand a little bit more what drip pricing is. If you have any questions or comment, please feel free to reach me. Thank you.